All right, hey guys, welcome back. Day three of my day trading journey to prove that it's possible. I didn't take any trades today, but I'm going to go over the chart and see what trades I would have taken. I had class this morning, so I didn't have time to take a trade. But let's go over what trade I would have taken if I was watching the charts. So market opened here at 9:30 today. We had unemployment claims at 8:30. Not too worried about that. Um, and existing home sales at 10. That does play a decent, have some influence on the market. But let's take a look. So on NASDAQ here, we'll start by marking out the 4 hour highs and lows. Um, Not the best price action right there, but got a 4 hour high here. Change that to green. Got a 4 hour low right here. And again, right here, we have a high here to move up and a move down. Um, and it looks like we might be making another low here. And on the 1 hour, oops, the 1 hour, we had a high all the way up here. Um, that wasn't created till 10, so I'm not going to mark that out. We have a low here. Marked that in blue. Got a low there. We had a high here. I'm already marked that out in green. So market opened. Um, Daily bias on the daily. Let's go there. Technically, we're in a downtrend here right now. And on the 4 hour, kind of consolidating right here. Where are we here? Where I got a high there. It's kind of a downtrend consolidation trend right there. Uh, and on the 1 hour, again, we're just consolidating really. No real trends, maybe a mini downtrend. Um, but that's all we see there. So my daily bias overall, I mean, there's not much to go off of, but um, unemployment claims came out better than predicted. So that should indicate some bullish movement. So we'll use that to determine our daily bias for today. So we'll be looking for longs today. So on the 1 hour, um, we're looking for a sweep of liquidity, which we can see here. Um, at about nothing really happened till about what time? At 10:05, we got a sweep of this 1 hour liquidity, and then again, it just would follow my rules. I see a retrace here and then a retrace back down, which is what I like. So then once I see this retrace back down, I switch to the 1 minute. That's 10:20. Switch to the 1 minute. So 10:20 is right here. That's when that candle closed. So I'm looking for a fair value gap to enter. I want a bullish fair value gap to enter. So don't see anything here. That's not a fair value gap. We get one right here. We'll mark that out. All right, and we never haven't gotten a retest into that back into this fair value gap yet, but it looks like we might not get one at all. Um, Again, no other fair value gaps here. There is one here, but we haven't gotten a retest yet. It's 11 o'clock. I don't like to trade after 10:45, 11. So that's why I didn't take a trade later on today. So overall, I mean, there was no trade that was according to my bias today. On Nasdaq, let's take a look at the S&P. So on the 4 hour, again, we're kind of just consolidating, maybe in an uptrend just a little bit. So we'll mark out these highs here, got a high here, and the lows, we got a low here on the 4 hour. And the 1 hour, looks like we had a break structure to the upside before market opened. So that would indicate buys as well. We'll go looking for longs on the day. We had a high here and a low right here. See, is that the blue? So it's a 1 hour. But it looks like we never actually got a sweep of liquidity on the 1 hour here or in any time frame. It did push into this fair value gap, which is a decent place to take a trade off of, but I'm not using that as one of my confluences right now. On the higher time frame, I'm looking for a liquidity sweep. Um, Maybe in the future, I'll get into fair value gap entries on the high time frame. So we bump down to the 5 minute. We'll see again, no sweep of liquidity. Um, we have these highs here, as you can see, but normally you want to sweep a low if you want to push higher. But it looks like price is pushing higher. I mean, again, we're not going to be able to take a trade every day. But if price did come down into here, down sweep this liquidity, I would look for that retrace again. And then go to the 1 minute, look for a fair value gap to enter off of, um, and then execute off of that. So my take profits at highs, and set my stop loss below the first candle in the fair value gap. Again, since it didn't sweep liquidity here, I wasn't going to take a trade on this today. Um, yeah, so that's what today's looking like. For tomorrow, Friday, we have some news tomorrow. Um, at 9:45, we have flash manufacturing PMI and flash services PMI. We'll see how that impacts the market. Most likely won't end up taking a trade again just because of that news, and that it's right after market open. So we'll see what price action does, but most likely won't end up taking a trade tomorrow as well. But overall, pretty happy with this week so far. We're up $103. Um, Again, this is a demo account still, so and we'll keep going and hopefully one day be profitable. Um, but yeah, so that's my day 3. I think we're on of my journey to profitability and proving how day trading is possible and that we can make it. Um, no trades today. We'll try again tomorrow. But I'm sticking to my rules. I'm pretty happy about that. Nothing to really learn from today. Um, Pretty emotionless. I mean, my rules didn't get hit and I didn't take a trade. I can be happy with that. Um, you always want to make sure you're sticking to your rules, and if your confluences don't get hit, you just don't take a trade. It's simple as that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll make a recap tomorrow. If whether I take a trade or not, I'll go over price action for tomorrow, and we'll keep this going.